Alright guys, welcome back to Knowledge Bits. Oh shit! Oh, I went into that not in an intelligent manner. I thought I was gonna die. Is that the boss? Really? I was gonna die right at the end. This guy, I think, was not that hard. Anyways, last time we were talking about taking care of yourself? What were we talking about? Yes, taking care of your body. The time before that, exercise. Point is, this series we're talking about, you know, making better decisions for yourself. And today we are going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? I would let you know if this guy would stop. Oh, cool. Wait. Ah! Hold on. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to whack him. We're gonna. Oh, yes. Getting to know your body. So, a little bit different, but still along the same lines. So, getting to know your body. The reason I mention this is because you have to understand that no one has the potential to understand how your body works besides you. So, we're all people, we're all human, you know, Homo sapiens, all that stuff. But what I'm saying with this is a little bit more specific. And I'm saying specific to each individual person. So, everyone is different. And not just as a person, personality-wise, I'm saying physically too. Everyone is different. DNA and all that shit. We're all different people. So what I want you to understand is you can get to know yourself better if you just pay attention to certain signs, to certain things that your body tells you. For example, I mentioned, I don't remember if it was the last episode or the one before that, but I mentioned that my body doesn't react well to dairy. That's me understanding that my body is like, hey, no, don't give me this shit, you know? So you have to do the same with your body. And let's say that whenever you eat steak, you feel terrible afterwards, you know? Like you like the taste, but you feel bad. Why do you keep eating it? Because it's good? Sure, I understand that it's good, but is it worth the amount of trouble it gives you or the amount of trouble it will give you in the future? And if you think the answer is yes, then, I mean, shit, it's your life. You can do whatever you want. It's your body. Your body, your choice, right? But I mentioned it in the last one. Take care of your body. It's important. It's the only one you get. You really want to dismiss the signs it gives you just because you want your brain to enjoy the pleasures of like, oh, I'm getting a sugar high, or I'm getting this, or whatever. I'm getting cravings, and you just satisfy cravings. Like, yes, but you got to be mentally strong. It shows a lack of restraint. It shows lack of strength in general to me, to be honest. And like I've heard, like I have a friend that would say that she had to have hot Cheetos every day, and I'm like, this is stupid, you know. Honestly, I hope she doesn't watch this ever, but hey, if she does, you know who you are. It's ridiculous. You do not need to eat hot Cheetos every day. It's like people who say that they need to drink coffee every day. You don't need to drink coffee every day. You just made a habit of doing it. And now your body thinks you have to. But you have to break out of the habit. And that's all there is to it. Come on, Jason, kill him. And yeah, and it's ridiculous. And she would say eventually, like she used to need to eat a bag of hot Cheetos a day, and eventually she got to the point where she needed to eat one hot Cheeto a day. I'm like, really? Eating a hot Cheeto is gonna make you, like, I don't know, be able to live. You know, like, this is stupid. It's all mental. The only thing about it is that I can understand is that it's like, well, the only reason that is true, because to an extent it is, it's because your mind believes it's true, and that's a dangerous place to put yourself in. You don't want to make your mind think like, oh, I need to have coffee every day. I need to have hot Cheetos every day. You know who else does that? People who are addicted to drugs. I need to have a hit. I need to get something in my system, you know? That happens to them. It's called an addiction. It's not necessary, but your brain thinks, or it doesn't think, it craves it. That's the best way to put it. Same as sugar. Sugar is addictive. And you gotta be careful. You gotta monitor that stuff, and you gotta be in control. Otherwise, whenever you're like, oh, I want to have sweets, and you just keep on having it, and then you just keep on having it and keep on having it, you're not the one in control. It's your brain that's controlling you. And you and your brain are not the same thing. What I mean by that is it's not your will. It's just your brain saying, hey, I want this, and you're giving into it because you're weak-willed. you can't handle it. It's like, let's say for example, I'll tell you like, oh, here's $1,000 right now, and you're in deep shit. You need some money. You want it right now, right? Your brain's like, take it. You need it. It helps you. You're behind on bills, whatever. You need food on the table, whatever the case is. But then I tell you like, okay, you can either take the 1,000 now, or you have to wait a year or 2 years. Let's make it 2 years. You have to wait 2 years, and I'll give you $1 million. But you're in a really bad situation, you know. So which would it be? Or, you know what? Let's make it bigger. Let's say $10,000 right now, or $1 million in a year. Which would you do? The one that's right now? That's called instant gratification. You got to be careful with that shit, because that's kind of another thing along the same lines of, damn, I'm getting my ass beat. That's another thing along the same lines of, you have no self-control. Now, if you really, really need it, or you're gonna die if you don't get something, or your baby needs it, or whatever, I get it, sure. But at the end of the day, the payoff is greater if you wait, for most of us. And the thing is that most of us probably wouldn't be able to wait that long. There's people that it's like, oh, I need it right now, and then you know what happens when you get it right away? You spend it right away too. You need to have self-control, and it's the same thing with your body. You need to be in control of your body, because otherwise you're gonna fuck it up. And well, like we talked about, it's the only one you get, the only one. So be careful. Make good decisions. Take care of yourself. Oh, hold on. Dude, I wonder if I can do this without getting killed. Can I get more? I think I can get more lives, right? I might have missed one, but I don't remember. But yes, guys, get to know your body. For me, I know that I don't do well with dairy. I'm not a big cheese person because of that too. I only eat mild cheeses, provolone or mild cheddar or something like that, you know? Nothing too strong, nothing too crazy. Goat cheese, nope. Blue cheese, hell no. And I know this because ever since I was a kid, I was always a little bit like, you know what? I'm not a big fan of cheese. I just didn't like it on almost anything. And then as I grew up, I'm like, oh, you know what? It tastes pretty good. And then you know what I realized? It fucks up my body. And I'm like, that's probably why when I was a kid, I said I didn't like cheese. Not that I didn't like the taste of it, just that my body didn't want to consume it very much. The only thing I would eat was quesadillas, because they had mozzarella, which is a weaker cheese for me, so I could take it a little bit better. But if I eat too much cheese, it hurts my stomach. And guess what? Now I incorporate that to my life today. So for example, I like In-N-Out a lot, right? Ooh, I made it. And their burgers have cheese. But you know what I do? So I get doubles, right? I order either 2 or 3 not double doubles. You know what a double double is? A double double is 2 meats and 2 cheeses. I ordered 2 double singles because getting the twice the amount of cheese just kind of fucks up my body. Ah, shit. I might die against this boss. There we go. But yeah, and that's what I do, you know? I have to be careful with that. So for example, another food that I was huge on, my family would always know, oh, he doesn't like beans. I never liked beans when I was a kid, right? And people would be like, oh, how do you not like beans? You're Mexican. First of all, I'm half, so thank you very much. I mean, I am full Latino, so there's that, but my point is, people would tell me shit like that. And I was like, just because you're something, first of all, doesn't mean automatically this. Like, oh, you're black, you like watermelon. You like chicken. First of all, who doesn't like chicken and watermelon? But, oh, damn, this guy's gonna kick my ass. I can already feel it. Come on. But yeah, that was ridiculous. My point with that saying is that, so my family knows I don't like beans. And I've been like that since I was a kid. And I never really was a fan of the flavor and everything. But one thing I would eat it with was frozen burritos. If you've ever tried Tina's burritos, they taste pretty good, but they're oily as hell. Anyways, I could eat beans in that because, well, they come with beans, but I could mostly only taste the meat. Did I beat him? Nope, not yet. There we go. Ugh. I think I got him. Nope, not yet. Okay. Ah, shit. I still got this. Hey, I beat him. Anyways, so I wouldn't eat beans, right? But I knew beans were pretty good for you. They have a lot of iron, and I don't know what the hell else it has, to be honest. But they have a lot of iron. They're good for you overall. Make you gassy, whatever. Just fart it out, you're fine. Oh, I guess I'm towards the end. This might be the finale, then, in that case. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I never liked beans, and then when I grew up, I was like, okay, you know what? When I grew up, I started giving things a chance a little bit more. I was like, okay, maybe it was all in my mind. Maybe I'm okay. I can eat them. It's just I psych myself out, whatever. So then I was like, okay, let me try beans. I got a burrito with beans, and then I ate it, and I'm like, okay, I could eat it. And then I tried it again. And then I'm like, okay, it kind of makes my stomach feel a little bit unsettled. Like, it doesn't feel good. Like, it feels like I don't know. It just didn't feel good in my stomach, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll just do my best with it. Oh. Ah. Ah, but yeah. Anyways, one time we went to a restaurant. My entire family. We all went to a restaurant. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do you do that? And I ordered a burrito, no beans. And guess what? They put beans in them, and I was pissed. And yeah, I tried my best. I was like, okay, I let them know. I was like, hey, I didn't ask for beans. And then they're like, oh, we'll remake it. And I asked them, are you going to throw it away if you do? And she said, yes. The waitress, she told me that they were going to throw away the burrito they brought me, which I hated. I was like, really? You're going to throw this away, this food away, because, well, you got my order wrong. I'm like, dude, just give it to someone. I'm like, give it to a homeless person. Do something. Don't just do that. And yeah. Oh, this guy I might actually die against. And so I was like, I don't want it to be thrown away. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm just letting you know. I'll eat it, but I just want you guys to know, because I don't want you guys messing this up for everyone like this. Like, it's a big deal to me, and it's a big deal to me. It must be a big deal to other people, is what I always think. And so she went back, she told them, and they remade it. The reason I might die against this guy is because he has a second form. And so yeah, I let her know, and I was like, okay, just please, don't fuck it up for other people. And yeah, she was nice and everything. I didn't mean to be a jerk. I hope she didn't take it like that. I just was upset because I didn't get my order, and I'm a picky person, especially when it comes to food. Anyways, the reason I brought that story up is because when I was there, I'm just wailing on this guy. Not even, I'm just doing whatever. Oh no! Okay, he's gonna probably beat me. Oh no! Damn it! Did I fight him from the second one or from the first one? I don't remember. Yeah, of course I'm gonna continue. It's the last guy. Ugh, I have to fight him all over again. But yeah, the reason I brought it up was because I think I'm just gonna let this one play out until I beat him. the reason I brought it up was because I ate it, right? And it had beans. And I did my best to eat it. I only ate about half of it. And I was like, man, I can't keep eating this. It just wasn't making me feel good. And yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I paid attention to stuff like that since I was a kid. One thing I've always been appreciative of my body is that I'm not a big fan of mayo or ranch and stuff like that, and that's not really like good for you at all, you know. And it's a lot of calories, a lot of extra calories. It's probably why I don't gain weight that much too. Not just because of my metabolism, but look at this. I have so much life this time. But because of oh, do I lose my entire power? Oh, I do. Okay. But because I don't like a lot of excess stuff. I don't like dressing on my salads. Just keep pressing forward and attack. that's the key to winning. Dude. Ah, damn. Ah! Screw you, dude. Yes! Oh! Damn! Oh, I was scared. I did not want to do that a third time. I think this is the last boss, that's why. Yes! Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your body, because if you don't, yeah, look at this. They're going to the beach or something in a car. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick, because, well, I have to. 1 minute. Because things like that, you're the only one that feels them, you know? So, for example, my family used to criticize me about that when I was younger. Now they kind of just accept it. It's like, oh, he doesn't like beans. Which is kind of, like, my dad's kind of silly about that shit, because it's like, oh, he doesn't eat beans. It's like, no, it's not that I don't eat beans. It's that beans fuck up my system, fuck up my stomach, fuck up, you know? Like that. That's the reason I don't. It's not that I don't eat beans. It's that I choose to not eat beans because I know of the effects it will have on my body. Same thing with dairy. Oh, Frank doesn't like milk. That one's true. I don't like milk. But at the same time, it's that I don't want it to mess up my body, you know? And I think that's a fair point. Because remember, if you don't get your nutrition from those things, it's like, well, get it from something else. If you don't get iron from beans, get some pastas or something. I think pastas are high in iron too. My point is, you know how you feel when you eat certain things. So be careful to how do I say it? Don't ignore your body's signals, you know? If your body's telling you like, hey, this is making you feel a certain way, it's like, oh, but it tastes good. That's your brain, right? Versus your body. Your body's like, I don't know, this doesn't feel very good. Don't do it so much. Don't do it at all, maybe, you know? For example, what happens if you drink a lot? You throw it up. You know why? Your body is rejecting it. Stop drinking so damn much. Same idea, apply it to every other thing that you eat. If you feel like that with certain things, it's because it's like, well, your body's like, hey, I don't like this. I don't want it. Don't give it to it. You know, be a little bit more mindful. Let's say you like tacos, but tacos make you feel a certain way. Hey, maybe don't eat so many tacos. For me, one thing I also realized is oil. So it's not so much that it's the tacos, it's the oil that fucks up my body. Because I've had tacos where it's like, it doesn't fuck me up. You know, like I mentioned In-N-Out. In-N-Out, part of the reason why I think it's so good is because I think it's that they use fresh ingredients, and their beef that they use is not super greasy as hell. Oh, look at Rita. Yeah, it's over. 04 11 10 07 12 12. Finn, presented by Bandai. But yeah. Anyways, take care of yourself. Pay attention to your body. Learn from your signals. Learn from the signs your body gives you. And remember, no one can feel what you're feeling. Only you can feel that. So if you ignore those signs, other people, chances are they won't know that certain things are good for you or certain things are bad for you. Even going to the doctor, sometimes it's like, yeah, doctors can kind of guide you, but they don't know everything about you. They don't know how you feel with everything that you do, with everything that you eat, you know? So you got to be a little bit more careful with that. Anyways, I think I just went back to the home screen. Yep. Alright, but that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Damn, this was a short game. There's only 3 episodes. Alright, well, hope you got something out of this series. If not, tell me something you want to know about. Give me ideas. Give me something to work with, alright? I do my best. I know I'm not super psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever the hell it is. I don't have all the answers, but I try, and I want you to just think about things, okay? And if you do think about things a little bit more, then my mission was accomplished. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of Power Rangers. I'm going to play the second one eventually. I don't think I'm going to play it anytime soon, but I'm glad I knocked this one out. All right, you guys have a great day. Have a great night, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's great. And remember, take care of your body, exercise, and get to know your body. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.